Program's kind of been under a cultural shift for a couple of years now, and I think that our seniors have kind of been through the wars. I mean, Eric's a fifth-year senior on his second program, and Dave and John have seen how to do it and how not to do it from a lot of different standpoints, not only here but at other places. And I think they, along with a really strong and motivated underclassmen group, have put in a ton of work in the off-season, taking it very seriously. I think last year obviously was a breakthrough season for a lot of those guys. To get to play in the NCAA tournament was certainly a goal, and having the opportunity to be there but not advance, I think has created a great deal of motivation within them.
We definitely got a taste of it last year with the NCAA tournament bid. This year we'd like to not have to wait till Selection Sunday to know we got that bid. We'd like to get a banner, a UMAC banner up there. It would be the first one in a long time. So that's the first goal, and then apart from that, we'd like to actually make a significant dent in the NCAA tournament this year. Last year, call it what you want, we might have felt happy to be there, glad to be there for the first time. But we have higher expectations this year that we're looking to execute upon.
Our guys have worked extremely hard. They play hard every day physically. I think as a coach, you're always looking for the mental, emotional, physical. And, it's been a great work ethic group, which I think Babson demands anyway. And we've had a couple scrimmages and, had two different styles of play. One game we scored 90 and the other game was in the 50s. So it was good to see we could play well in either situation. So we have good veterans in terms of leadership, in terms of work ethic, in terms of modeling for the program. We have a couple freshmen who are definitely, knocking at the door as far as getting opportunities. And so far, it's been a really positive preseason.
I think experience is a big one. Like I said, we have a big class coming in, but we have a good nucleus of guys still around. And I know the freshmen will, and the transfers, they'll definitely make contributions, but it's good to have the leadership from three senior captains, and Dave Mack, Eric Dean, and I. And then I think rebounding down low, Dave Mack and I should be able to provide a good boost, as well as the push from our front court. I think we're going to look to get in transition a lot this year. That should allow us to get a lot of easy looks that we might not have had in years past.
From our standpoint, I think there's the excitement and motivation to continue to succeed, but with the different idea that you're going to get everybody's best game. And with that in mind, we have to consistently play at a high level every day in practice. I think we have more depth than we've had in many, many years. So practices have become more competitive. So hopefully that's going to transfer, that we're going to play at a higher level than we have. I keep saying we got to establish our level and continue to exceed it every day. And I think that as long as we're all working towards that, both individually and as a team, we have an opportunity to have another good year. I think our schedule is even more daunting than last year. There's no breathing room. So every game is going to be a huge challenge. And, the cliche is what it is because it's true, So I think it's hard to win games, and I think the biggest issue for all of us is human nature. If you rate teams and play up or down based on what your expectations are, there's so much information out about even D3 basketball that you can get caught up in your opponent. What you have to do is just keep working at your stuff, because that's what you have control over. And yeah, you're going to get everybody's best game, but geez, we hope our best game's coming every night too. So I think it's more an approach and a mindset that we need to get better, here's what we need to do, and here's the challenge today. Because every game is different. I think it's up to us to set a standard every day, and then hopefully not just be a one-effort team on game day. You want to be a second, third, multiple-effort team on both the offensive and defensive ends, so that you can be, successful.
Taking it one day at a time. Obviously, we're not going to look at who we're playing in December when we're still in November. Each win's just as important as the next. Obviously, strength of schedule will play a factor later in the season when we're looking at rankings for regional and nationwide. But as long as we just focus on the task at hand and the next opponent in line, and we feel like we can win every game we have on our schedule, hopefully that'll take care of the rest. And our resume at the end of the year will